All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving in the world of solos. And I really just want to highlight the emphasis that solos will be the best mode for you guys to practice in when it comes to Urzikstan, because it's the least amount of SBM. It's more of a wide open. Like if we were to remove SBM from the game, this is close to what it would feel like. Now we got a UAV. What a streamer loot find right there. DEA dude, narcs. Now we have a scav we can do as well. You know, I don't mind him looting up and finish looting this area, but to be honest, man, once we grab the munitions and the deployable radar, just go to the scav. Just start doing the scav so you can get that money quickly and head to a buy station. Remember, the longer it takes for you guys to get that initial buy, the greater chance other enemies are going to be there, which I'm all for. You want to fight, but usually if you start off playing like this, I already kind of know what's going to happen when you run into an enemy at a buy station. Looting these types of buildings just takes so much damn time. It really does. We got the scav here, cool, but the moment I picked that up again, I would have just dipped off and started looting what we can actually loot. I know there's a lot of people that love just playing the game. They want to play slow. They don't want to get a lot of kills, and by all means do that. You can win a lot of games playing passive. There's a huge reward to winning games passive. That's how most of us go on win streaks. We just slow it down and go for wins. But again, I think a lot of people misconstrued that advice because they don't know how to aim for shit. They don't know how to rotate. They don't know how to strategize. They don't know how to read the enemy's plays. So if this is all you know is how to play slow, when it does come to in-game, you're gonna struggle big time. He's waiting for it to fall, but it's already on the ground. I don't think he knows. Oh, he does know that now. Make sure you throw the buy station on the roof, especially if you're already there. All right, we do have a UAV on us, which is amazing. Talk about streamer loot. And hopefully we get our loadout and start making our way elsewhere. The zone's not going to favor us for long. In about 4 minutes, we'll be forced to rotate out of here regardless. Old Town, it seems like the zone's mostly in there, unfortunately, but it's going to be a hard-fought ending. Those buildings are no joke to play in. When we win games there, I'm always shocked because, again, there's just not a certain building that's going to be safe. And this is very minute, but once I start seeing people after they grab their loadout look at guns to see if they want them, that's how I know they really don't have an understanding of what to do next. This is the oh fuck now what moment, right? Happens to everybody, even veterans. When they're playing the game, dude, you just get bored, you get lost and discombobulated, like what do I do now? But we can still get active with it. We can go to the zip, we can throw up our UAV, go to the zip, find out if anybody's there, and if someone pops up on the UAV, which there probably will be around here, you can then hunt them down and kill them. Don't be afraid to get in combat. This was also already looted, judging by the door being open. So that's what you call a red flag. Also, how he's just kind of moving back and forth in the open, not really worrying about cover and concealment, just lets me know, again, he's probably gonna get clapped out in the open. You have an enemy on UAV. You can tell by how he's changed his gameplay instantly. And even though many people don't rock ghosts, you gotta be aware you are vulnerable from other shots. We know an enemy's in here playing pretty slow. Be careful on the push. The enemy's running away without even trying to contest us. He wasn't even that damaged. Like, I don't mind him trying to like play it up if he's really messed up, but we only hit him twice. If he just would have held that doorway when he ran through and just held that, he probably could have gotten us way more damage than he already was and won the gunfight. So if you still have a plate and a half, take the challenges. You know the enemy's going to be pushing you. So we do have an enemy on the rooftop. No surprise there. Even with the cat nerf, everyone's still sniping. Not really a reason to take this fight at all. Not really a reason to do any of this. Not really a reason to do this either. I'm very confused. Two reasons. We just got our loadout. Why are we getting another one before you're all like, he wants to snipe too? It's just ignorant. One, the sniper's looking right down the scope, right at your area. And on top of that, you decided to use a certain weapon type. Just stick with it, push your shit in. But the second thing that was concerning was he didn't smoke it. Once he got sniped at, I understand he might not have known the enemy had an angle on him, but just smoke it out. Don't just crawl sideways. That rooftop has a drastic angle on that low ground. What is this, like 20 stories tall? He's gonna shoot you in the back. Even if you're perfectly laying down, your feet are still sticking out. He's gonna hit you right in the Achilles. And then here we are just spectating dripless AR. Just waiting. I doubt he's gonna hit the shot. I highly doubt he's gonna hit the shot if he takes it. Look, when I'm playing, so many people troll me for missing so many shots, and I get it, bro. Like, I have my days where I hit them all, and I have a lot of days where I miss them all. But if you're not taking the shot, you're definitely not gonna hit the dude. I do like the fact that everyone's using deployables. And he's got another one. Okay, I'm not against that. So we got a real passive player here, but he's using the tools that he needs in order to play like this. I'm saying play very loosely. All right, we're about to move. Our rotation's going over to Old Town again. And look, for his play style, I don't think pre-rotating to his building is the best idea. It's the lower building. This building's higher. This building's higher. This building's higher. And of course, you have all these buildings. So if he gets up here, he has a chance of getting sniped in the fucking head. Also, again, when you're sniping, make sure you hold your breath the moment before you pull the trigger. Stop holding your breath and trying to line up that sight, because then you put a lot of pressure on yourself to take the shot when you probably shouldn't take the shot, just because you're afraid your lungs are gonna run out. We've got 2 enemies here because the rooftop is shooting at somebody else, and then a vehicle driving by. Some multiples here. Only 36 in the lobby now? What the? And again, passive gameplay has a massive reward. But this is just not really what I call passive. This is just playing like a baby back bitch, slow and afraid. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I just can't, bro. I'll be surprised if he pushes through this door. Now, he's on the portable radar regardless. But if you see a claymore and you blow it up, do not push through that direction. Because the enemy, just like Dripless was, is just going to be holding that area. Now, if you're pushing a team, there's one way in, one way out. That's a different story, but there are 3 different entrances in this building. All right, look, we found our corner. No matter what we do, no matter what the game devs do, this is not their fault. There's nothing, how do you contest a player like this? You just have to get real snappy with it. All right, 2 enemies are fighting. I would go ahead and start making my way through the doors to get this fight on, because once the enemy dies, we can go ahead and catch the enemy while he's plating or reloading. Just like that, exactly. Now, as far as the enemy sitting in the corner is concerned, it's hard for him to predict there's another guy in here. He saw the claymore, he saw the cluster, and I'm assuming the guy he killed, he just thought that was the guy that threw it. Unfortunately for him, your boy Dripless is a professional camper out here, and here we are. Ah, that's what you get, bitch. That's what you get. I said in my video yesterday, guys, do not always rely on the zip lines to make your way out. That one just detached, but players will shoot them bitches down. Players like me, because I'm an asshole. But I'm a friendly asshole, all right? Another fight going on in front of us right now. We could third party. Let's see what happens. He's on the ground level. I'm assuming he's fighting somebody on the rooftop, I would imagine. So as I'm pushing over here, I'd be actually pushing this way so I can get a better line of sight using one of these rooftops, maybe even rotate in front of them and hold them both. Still fighting, and as I said, probably on the rooftop. And we're just not doing nothing. We don't care about the fight. Yeah, let's just keep looting and running around everything. You could buy a UAV, but because the guy's on the rooftop and enemies are fighting over here, it would make me believe there's probably another enemy by the by. This is not a good position for us to be in. Not even looking at the rooftop the guy was popping up on. Questionable. Very questionable. And that's why it's questionable. So now again, playing the edge of the gas, we have to worry about the gas, we have to worry about the enemies, and there's another one still there. We have the Dury, but I don't think he's gonna make it out because the play I said he should have done. Oh, this guy right here. Holy flinch. Guy pushing on the right-hand side. And that's why I said I would get better leverage. Grab the high ground or again, gatekeep. That's essentially what they did to us. So 2 enemies were fighting. They didn't kill each other off. And we became the victim of a fight we probably should have taken from a different angle. Moving on to Triotic. I like that. My man rocking 8 kills in the middle of getting shit on right now from guy camping on a building who's got to move in the next few seconds anyway. I wouldn't even worry about him. Just like Dory said, keep on swimming, bitch. And look, this zone's not our friend. There's going to be players here. I'd be shocked if there isn't. And I wouldn't worry about the guy over there. Just keep maintaining momentum. Because not only do we have to get to this land and be safe, but we need to get the zip and get the hell out of here quickly. And it's going to be a nice hard dive to cargo, the northern cargo area in the hills. So at this point here, I'd grab the hill, especially the fact, oh, your boy sweaty with it, man. I like that. All right, so depending on your weapon set, dude, I would grab the hill. If you're a sniper, by all means, grab the high ground. It's probably going to favor the high ground, and it's going to be a lot easier. And if you grab high ground now, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to jump down should the circle rotate south than it's going to be for you to go from here to up the hill. Sorry about the map, but he beamed him, clearly. So yeah, when it comes to positioning in a situation like this where it's half city, half mountains, always go high ground. Again, it's easier to rotate down than it is to rotate up. If you rotate from here up the hill and there's a team already here, they're gonna shoot the shit out of you with no cover or concealment. Part of me liked the fact that they didn't add a lot of cover, like as far as trees and rocks and shit, but I don't know how I feel about that anymore, to be honest, dude. A lot of holding potential. The boy's on high alert, dude. He's ready for someone to peek this window. I don't know if he saw somebody up here when I was running my mouth. If that's what the ping's for, if that's just where he wants to go. Holy fuck. There he is. If you're in a situation where you get cracked and you jump down, he should have just bailed off the rooftop and played it up. Holding your angle, planting your feet with enemy who's fully plated just to reach alley you and hit you 3 times is wild. Jump off as you're plating, bro, and re-enter the fight later on, man. That dude's Psycho Mantis, just pro camper. Out here eating dick. Enemy on the rooftop right here. You see him sliding. 2 guys over there fighting. We have a bounty to our right as well. We have a portable buy. I'd pick that bitch. You never know when you're gonna need it. You better pick it up. And again, this is just not a good spot to be in. And we wait. All right, rotation up the hill. So pay attention to what happens to your boy Psycho Mantis. He's not gonna survive this. Not only is he on the edge and he's got to go through all the enemies, but what we talked about earlier, teams on the hill will easily, or players on the hill will easily clap the motherfucking cheeks. I like the fact that we're wide rotating. But again, with no cover out here, I would definitely smoke it. And on top of that, what I was gonna say was the fact that there's a vehicle up there and a portable buy next to the buy. That would have been a high alert too. So I like the fact he didn't just run directly through the shit. He tried to go with a wide rotate. It's a smarter option, but he should have smoked out. Moving on to Rhino rocking 6. It seems like a pretty decent lobby. I'm not gonna say sweaty one, but we had a couple sweats. He's got to be careful too, man. He's got to win this fight fast because again, he's got to worry about the rotation inward. And clearly he saw something on UAV we didn't. Remember, before you start going out there saying, he's cheating, bitch, no one's on UE. When you're spectating, sometimes they'll pop up, but sometimes they won't. Sometimes they will not pop up. I've seen advanced UAVs just go ghost and nobody's on it for me. So I don't really like that we're just fucking chilling over here. There's 3 enemies left. Someone's fighting over there. Just made the numbers dwindle down. So there's still, oh fuck, there's 2 enemies left. If we get up here, bro, go ahead and clear this out and just hold it. These guys are, one of them's down here. I would imagine the other one's probably where we're at as well, which is why I say clear it. And once we get this kill dude played up, and yeah, go to the rocks and just hold this son of a bitch. Now he could rotate lower, he could rotate higher. If he's smart, he'll rotate high, and that's what I would predict he'd do. If he rotates low, he's an absolute animal and he wants to die, which is what he did. Crazy. Yeah, you don't want to rotate the low ground. Rotate high, stay within the terrain. You see the hills up, here, man. It's a lot more to play than this. It's easier to get in the shoot down on an enemy than it is to shoot up on an enemy. That was wild. I can't believe he rotated the low ground.